But we start this hour in the skies. The door of an Alaska Airlines flight blowing off just 20 minutes into the trip. NewsNation's Ryan Bass joining us now live. Ryan, thousands of people have had their flights canceled. More than 170 of these aircraft have been grounded. And the NTSB is asking for the public's help in finding the piece that fell. Is that right?
Yeah, investigators say if it's in somebody's backyard, they want it, Natasha, because it's a key element to figuring out what went wrong on this Boeing 737 MAX 9 airplane. Now, luckily, no passengers were seated directly next to this part of the plane that blew off. The NTSB described it as a chaotic scene as this plug popped out, sparking an investigation, grounding flights, and leading to massive cancellations.
Seattle, Alaska, 1282, we just depressurized, we're declaring emergency, we need to descend down to 10,000. We just depressurized and we need to return back to Portland.
Those the chilling moments. A pilot had to flip around an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9 jet bound for California minutes after a door plug blew out midair, leaving an emergency exit-sized hole in the aircraft. Headrests, seatbacks, and cushions were ripped off due to the pressure. A mother grasping hold onto her son for dear life to avoid him from being sucked out of the airplane.
I was looking, and the son and the mom had to move over to the other side to get to safety, and the son's shirt was like completely blown off.
Flight 1282 took off from Portland, Oregon at 5:07 p.m. on Friday, according to FlightAware data, and landed safely back at Portland International 20 minutes later. All 171 passengers and 6 crew members were safe. The aircraft only reached 16,000 feet when the door plug fell out, but had it cruised to 30,000 feet, where passengers could get up and walk around, it could have been catastrophic.
We are very, very fortunate here that this didn't end up in something more tragic. No one was seated in 26A and B.
The FAA grounded 171 Boeing 737 MAX 9 planes on Saturday worldwide for safety checks. The NTSB began its investigation into the aircraft on Saturday, but are hoping the public can help them find the detached door plug, which they believe fell out somewhere in a Portland neighborhood, roughly 10 miles southwest of PDX. A former NTSB investigator told me that piece is crucial to find out how things went awry.
The key element isn't so much the airplane as it is the door that's separated, because they're going to have to find that door. That could be the telltale of what actually happened. We found that 811, the 747 that United was operating out of Honolulu, they found a lot of circumstantial evidence, but when they recovered the door off the bottom of the ocean floor, that's what really solidified what happened in that particular event.
That United Flight 811 in 1989 was also a Boeing airliner. Among the major gaffes for the aircraft company that witnessed 2 fatal crashes with their jets in 2018 and 2019 that killed 346 people. That 1989 United Boeing plane had a cargo door blow off mid-flight, ripping out half of the cabin wall with it. 10 seats were ejected, killing 9 passengers. We spoke with Sheila Cronin, a retired United Airlines pilot. She flew all Boeing-made aircrafts during her 17 years with the airline. She credits the Alaska Airlines' crew's quick action for saving lives on Friday.
The crew handled it beautifully and got right back down to 10,000 feet and did a fantastic job. Had it been higher, I think it could have been more of a problem. As a pilot, we prepare for that regularly. That's part of our emergency training.
Now, Alaska Airlines said that they inspected 18 of its 737 MAX 9 planes. They returned them to service only to reverse course, waiting for the green light from the FAA. Now, Alaska Airlines does say north of 300 flights, Natasha, were canceled combined between yesterday and today, affecting some 50,000 customers. They said you can expect potentially some more cancellations through at least midweek. Natasha.
All right, it's good to know. Ryan Bass with that live report and update tonight. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.